Hey guys, we're doing a Love is Blind psychic reading. So if you guys not know, we are Trinity Oracles. We are 3 actual real psychic sisters, and we are also course creators where you can learn how to read oracle cards correctly in less than 2 hours and can learn how to connect with your spirit guides and communicate with them.
Exactly.
And what else? Oh, yeah,
this is season 4. Wait, Love is Blind season 4?
Season 4,
yes.
Yes. So,
you're going to say something else?
We do personal readings also on our website, TrinityOracles.com. Courses on TrinityOracles.com for purchase. And we also have our candles, which are going to be selling out soon. This is the last time we are going to be selling them, so get them before they are gone.
Officially gone.
Yeah, it's already pre-blessed, cleansed, and everything. I just want to light it up and put your intention into it.
That's right.
So let's get started. First couple we're going to do is Chelsea Griffin. She's the blonde one, and then Kwame, aka Alex Apaya. When I say aka Alex, because he said he wasn't going to use his name Kwame because he didn't want to be, I guess, stereotyped. So he was going to use his name Alex. So
I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch this.
I was like,
I was like, when I heard that, I was like, boy, sit down.
I was like,
do not be sharing your blackness, okay?
Say the name. Kwame's great. I love that name, Kwame.
Okay.
He said he's gonna go by Alex.
He got issues. You need to go talk to a therapist.
So are Chelsea and Kwame going to laugh? Kwame Apaya.
What's his name again? Kwame and Chelsea Griffin.
Still that couple.
Let me see their picture. Oh, he got major mommy issues. Like major family issues. Did he talk about his upbringing in the show? I did not watch this. He talked about
his mom didn't go to the wedding because she's a traditionalist. They're African. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can't remember what culture they are in Africa, but his mom was like, I don't approve of this. Like,
did he talk about like family issues?
He said his mom's his best friend.
He's got, even though she's his best friend, there's some major mommy issues. Mm-hmm. Like big mommy issues.
So will they stay together?
Chelsea and Kwame. His sister walked him down the aisle.
No.
His mom didn't even go. They're not going to last.
She's not even really in love with him. This was for the show. They showed that. Like, she played the role very well.
See what she looks like? Okay.
It's kind of dark. But
they show her finding a new man real soon. They're still together?
Yeah, this says they're married as of April.
Yeah, she'll be finding a new man very soon.
Kwame was gonna like propose to someone else anyway, I think.
Ooh.
And then the girl like dumped him right before he was gonna like
so she's
go
steady.
But Chelsea and Kwame, they're not gonna last. They're incompatible.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
And they keep saying they just went along with it for the show. They said both of them did. Like, both of them knew, like, oh, we should get married. We're just going to get married because of the show so we can be that couple that did get married on Love is Blind.
Exactly.
Yeah. They have, like, their energy. There's nothing in common with them.
Nothing.
At all. This is even, like, friendship-wise. They're just, like, they don't have anything in common. To be friends.
Go ahead.
Well, Spirit said they don't even live together. They said they live separately. Yeah. They said this is, like, all, like, a really good setup.
They keep saying Kwame is not her type. Did she say anything about Kwame not being her type in the beginning?
I didn't watch it that
because they keep saying that. And even if she didn't say it on the show, they're just like in general, Kwame is just not her type. She might even say something later on. Like, you know, he wasn't my type, but you know what? Blah, blah, blah. Like something of that nature. But they also show Kwame finding a new love interest too.
Kwame will find someone, a female who is in his city, because he was concerned because he had to like drop his whole life to go live with her, and he had to leave like all his friends, his soccer club and stuff like that. And but they said, Kwame, you're gonna find love anyway. It's like actual real love, they said.
Exactly. So they're not gonna last, guys.
Okay, so we're gonna get into Tiffany Pennywell and Brett Brown. Brett Brown is the Nike shoe designer, and Tiffany, I don't know what she does, but she works in office or something. I don't know, something like that. But they're very, very successful. But I don't know. People want to know, are these two going to last?
Let me see the picture again. Tiffany Pennywell and Brett Brown. Okay.
Spirit mentioned, they said they're not going to last. They said for some reason, what's the guy's name? Brett. For some reason, they said he's not like the commitment type. He tries to be, but that's not him. And they said Tiffany will be left heartbroken. Like, she's like, I thought I could change him. You know, it was meant to be, but it's not. They say it's not going to work out between them. They're not each other's type. They're not what each other needs.
She's way more in love with him than He is. I think he just went along with this for the ride, like the show for the ride. His heart's not in the right place.
Yeah.
I feel like she really went looking for love. That's what the cards are showing me. But they said she's gonna be left severely heartbroken by him.
Yeah. That's exactly what I got. Like,
but she may not. Publicly, she may say, "Oh, we're just friends," but they show behind the scenes
she's broken up.
Yes, but she may talk. If it's not her, one of the girls are going to talk about also how love is blind. I think it's her. Maybe not having such a good time, like talking about behind the scenes on Love is Blind, bringing up issues like a toxic place.
Bowser predicted it too. We said from Love is Blind, I think it was last season, that Danielle on the show, that she had mental health issues, and she just came out saying that she does have mental health issues, and she tried to commit suicide several times, and that she said when she was on the show, her and another guy said that they were mistreated, and that the Love is Blind show, the producers deprived them of food, sleep, any basically like alone time. Basically, they film all day long, and they deprived them. And she said that she told them, "I don't want to be on the show anymore. Like I'm having like basically like a mental breakdown," and that the producers basically made her stay on the show. And she said that she told them like, "Hey, I've tried to commit suicide several times." They were just like, "Stay on the show. We need you for this show."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And so,
that was in our last video.
And we said that.
We'll put that link in the description. And if you guys want to know deeper, if we're real psychics, because
we said that people are going to start talking about the show, and people are already starting to, I guess, break them contracts. I guess.
Remember SK and
Raven?
Yeah.
We said when we did the video on them, we said in the cards, they're just friends. They met before. They just did this show for publicity, for money, blah blah blah, and it came out.
And they also that they see each other before. It's not really Love is Blind. They see each other. They have a little mixer.
And
but that didn't come out though.
Yeah, that didn't come out.
But
we said that SK and that guy had already met each other before. Like they knew each other.
Oh, it came out. Oh, shit.
They did come out.
I saw somebody write that on the article that it's a pre-mixer. I think they put it on an Instagram story that it was a pre-mixer.
And someone from the show said that?
I don't know. I think somebody's friend from the show.
Oh, yeah. We said that.
And we have there was receipts of SK and him knowing each other already, that they just did this show just because we kept saying that. So look, if you guys want to get a reading with some real psychics, can you imagine getting a reading with real psychics, not them general psychics on YouTube who just ramble whatever they want every month,
or just read out the book the whole time?
Okay, can you imagine getting a real reading with some real psychics
who actually are channeling your spirit guides?
Okay, and can actually read the cards. So don't delay. Okay, book your reading at TrinityOracles.com.
Today.
Stop delaying. And, okay? Stop delaying. Okay?
Yeah. Look, Brett and her aren't going to last. Just to get back to Bangkok. Brett and her aren't going to last. They said that Brett just wasn't really... Brett's not ready to get married.
Yeah, I got they said commitment. Like, he's like, oh, I like her, but I can't go that far. My life... He's worried about, like, his friends. I'm not going to be able to go out and do this, and this.
Yeah, they're just on two different pages, like two different phases of life.
Yeah, she's going to be really hurt by that. That's what I got her, like, oh my gosh.
It's like,
I thought this was meant to be true love, and she's, it's not,
So Bliss and Zack. Zack's the one that maintains like weird eye contact for a super long time. I think he's a lawyer or attorney. And Zack was like staring like long eye contact.
So they got married.
Yeah, they got married. These are a married couple. Okay. Only 3 of them got married. This is the last couple that actually did get married.
So Bliss and Zack, will they last?
Bliss Poradizi Zadati and Zack Goytoski.
For some reason, Spirit showed them lasting beyond more than what people think they're going to be lasting. Like they're like the odd couple that comes together. People are like, how'd you guys get together? And they're like, we just get along. Yeah, so I got a yes of them lasting. Long term, till death do them part, no. But they will enjoy each other.
Exactly. Yeah. No. All my cards are no. They really are giving it a try, though. That's what the cards are showing, like a good, honest, like try, but they're just not destined to laugh. They said they were better off not going on that show.
Yeah, they're like really good friends who are just in a relationship or get married to each other.
Yeah. They said a lot of family pressures will keep them together.
Oh.
Yeah, but eventually they said it's not gonna. It's not gonna. They're gonna be like, okay, we can't do this.
And they're gonna leave on good terms.
Yeah. It's not gonna be anything messy. It's just
like both of them in the headspace. Like, no, this was a good experience while it lasted. Oh, that's the crazy one right there.
So next, we got Jackie.
Just from her picture.
Jackie and Marshall. Marshall one's the one that he's super sensitive. He cries a lot. And then Jackie had like the big puffy, blondish brown hair. I think she's Latina, I'm assuming. But she did him dirty. He was getting his fitting for his wedding, and she didn't even show up for the bridal fitting shower. She went on a date with another man. Yeah, she went on a date with another man, and she said that her and the other man are actually still she said her and Josh, who's the other man, they're actually still together. That's what she said. So people want to know, people already saw what happened on the show, but is Jackie and her new boo, John, from the show, are they gonna last? And what really is Jackie's problem?
Is that I didn't watch the season, but I heard about like people being like girls being mean. Like,
no, that wasn't her.
Oh, that wasn't her.
That
Okay.
wasn't her.
Okay.
I don't know why when I saw her picture, first thing I got in my mind's eye was she's crazy. For those of you that watch the show, comment below. Did something come? Like, did something come out on the show about her being crazy? Did she say something?
She said she's crazy. Like when she left him, she's like, I need help. She goes, I'm crazy. She
Okay.
goes, I'm crazy. And then she cried. Like, she'd have like emotional breakdown. She was crying all the time. And she always said that her family had a big influence on her. She didn't want to be around her family. She loves them. She said they're toxic. And she's trying not to be around. Like, she was just like really like, I don't know.
Got a lot going on.
She's crazy.
Yeah. But her and Josh, her new guy, actually stay together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not saying like crazy, like, oh, because of her family. I'm not disregarding what Erica said, but like as soon as I saw her, I was like, she's crazy. You know, sometimes you see people's pictures or you just meet somebody and you like, wait a minute.
So what her and her new boyfriend last? I got no. Spirit said her name is Jackie. This said Jackie.
This is Destiny upside down. I'm just showing the card. I can't.
Okay, yeah. It said Jackie. You don't need to be in a relationship. You need to go and Spirit says go and find inner peace. I'll put it like that.
Her and Josh, they said it's a physical attraction, sexual attraction. They said that's about it, but they are not going to last at all.
It says Jackie just doesn't have that.
Jackie just needs a lot of help.
Yeah, they said she doesn't really have.
They said she needs to find God.
Yeah, that's the saying. Yeah.
Like they literally, like her spirit guides are like, she needs to find God. Yeah, she needs therapy. Yeah. She needs to work with spiritual gurus. She needs to work with God. Like, it's a lot with her, unfortunately.
Yeah, they said she needs to be alone and like alone. Like alone. I'm not dating anybody to really be able to heal.
Well, she said she never really been like in. I guess she's never been like in like a real relationship. It's like her first like real adult relationship. That's what she.
No,
said.
But I mean, some people say that and they still be out and about. Just as nobody ever actually be their girlfriend doesn't mean you're not seeing nobody. But Spirit keeps saying she needs to be actually like alone.
Yeah, she needs like
in the jungle alone.
Soul releases, which Jasmine does.
Yeah. They said before she could ever even find like even friendship, they said she has a lot of work to do.
A lot, and they say it has nothing to do with her family.
Yeah,
her family contributes to it a lot in this lifetime, but she came in with a lot of heavy baggage. Like, this is not her first lifetime or first rodeo dealing with these intense emotions. I wonder what sign she is, because they keep showing like intense emotions.
Yeah, she had an emotional breakdown on the show a couple times.
Oh, okay.
They keep showing like her emotions are so intense. I wouldn't be shocked if later on in life, like basically her emotions are so intense she could suffer cardiac arrest. That's how intense her emotions are. Like her heart will actually be like, and she's like, oh my God. But she will not even put two and two together that, girl, your emotions actually caused your heart to stop.
Wow.
Like you literally died. Mm-hmm. Like she may die because of her emotions, but it's cardiac arrest, or she may be near death. Mm-hmm. That's why Spirit is saying that's how intense the help that she needs. That's how strong her emotions are. That her body will actually her heart will actually physically stop.
Because you can't die with a broken heart.
But this ain't a broken heart.
Oh, no, I'm saying some people don't believe that. Like, some people don't believe like that can actually happen, but they're like, yeah, it actually can happen.
Mm-hmm. Like rage. Like her heart would just be like, boom, 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 boom. She could actually die or near die.
Help, girl.
She might even die of cardiac arrest due to her emotions. To be honest, that's what spirit guides are saying.
They are trying a pregnancy scare for her in the future, so she might announce it on social media or something like that. Like, oh, I'm pregnant, or I think I might be pregnant, or something like that. You know. So people love Marshall, which was her fiance on the show, Marshall Glaze. People saw him as like a girl. A lot of women saw him as like a perfect guy. So people want to know, is he ever going to find true love? Because he went on the show intentionally looking for love. Because he said, I'm not going to leave here without getting married. Oh, wow. He said that was his intention, and she basically screwed him over and said that she didn't care. And he was crying and he was sad and stuff like that. So people know he ever find true love.
Yeah, there's true love in his future.
Yeah, they say he's destined to find like somebody in this lifetime.
Yeah,
to love him, you know, he'll love them. You know, it's gonna be a good thing.
They said the show served him well because his good guy appeal. I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't have a flood of women in his DMs, flood of women in his inbox, a flood of women like because they show that like even though he won't find love from anybody that flooded his DMs and stuff, but they're just saying like it just like really just boosted his sex appeal, his dating like ability. Like, man, I'm going out with 5 girls a week. He's like, I was going out with 1 a week. Now it's like 5 a week, 5 a day.
You gotta find somebody. So next we're gonna talk about Irina. Irina is the one that was being dirty. She was trying to get with her best friend on the show, Micah's man. She said that she found him attractive. That was her type. She was flirting with him, blah blah blah, and she was trying to get with Paul, who was Micah's fiance. But since Micah and Paul split at the altar, they decided not to get married. Will Irina and Paul ever get together? Because Irina was very interested in Paul. She said, I want to get with him.
I didn't even watch the season. That sounds super messy.
Yeah, she was flirting. That was her best friend. She was flirting with her best friend's fiance. Like touching like Grace's leg or touching
best friend in the house. Best friend in the house.
No, Irina and Micah were the ones that were laughing hardcore when the girl got broken up, when they were laughing at her like super hard.
So will Irina
and Paul actually get together since they both, you know, broke up with their fiancés, I guess.
Spirit says no to them getting together. There will be attempts of them getting together, but they said eventually, like, no. They said, Irina, this is like what goes around comes around, like what you did. Like, don't think that you're gonna get anything good from it. And that's how she thinks. I could get whoever I want. I don't care whose toes I have to step on. They say it's not going to work out for you.
They said no. But they are showing that Irina wasn't on the show to get married. They said Irina was on the show looking for a sugar daddy. Oh. They said her intention is to find a really rich guy to take care of her. That was her intention on the show.
Like?
Her? Okay. She's like, I forgot what she is. Yeah. And those are the only couples who actually stayed together. So that's all really people want to know about. They didn't say what Micah.
No, this is all the couples, right?
No, only 3 of them got married.
No, we did more than 3, right? How many couples were on the show even if they didn't get together? Like, who were the ones that...
Well, I was going to go through these people.
Oh, okay.
Micah and Paul. So Micah and Paul, they basically decided not to get married at the altar. So will they actually end up, like, getting together, I guess, after the show?
So Micah and Paul, you said.
This is Micah and Paul. And Paul's the one that you said he's a weirdo.
Oh, yeah. I saw his picture earlier and I was like, you're weird.
So when Micah and Paul get together, even though they decided not to get married.
Like, will they stay together? Even though they decided... So how does that work? When they go to the altar and they say, we're not going to get married, they still can date. Some of
them date after the show. So I want to know, are they going to be dating after the show?
Will they continue dating?
Yeah, like after the show. Because when Paul like said like why he didn't like decide to marry Micah, like he really didn't give a real reason. I didn't really watch it that hard, but like, he really didn't give like a big like reason. But I was just like, okay. But she was heartbroken though. She didn't think they were, you know. Yeah. So will Paul and Micah continue to date after the show or be in some type of relationship?
I gotta know for the relationship after the show. Micah, they said Micah was like, I'm not really interested. She's like, it's just so embarrassing, like what you did. So how could I be seen with you?
Yeah, they said they'll talk, but no serious relationship. Like, kind of keep it as just friends with benefits or just friends, to be honest. So
yeah, I gotta know. And Paul, they said Paul for some reason.
What? Nothing major between.
Yeah, I don't see anything major either.
They might even keep up appearances. Maybe in the public eye or something,
yeah,
but that won't even last long. To be honest, I Appearances might even be just them showing up as friends, not like, you know what I mean? Like this.
Okay, so that was actually all the couples. Not that many people got together this season, so that was all the couples.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the host.
Oh yeah.
There was this big. I haven't been watching, but I saw a little bit of something on Instagram saying that Nick Lachey and his wife Vanessa Lachey, they caused a big stir on. I guess they had a live reunion or something like that, and people didn't like them, especially Vanessa Lachey. People want them replaced as the host of the show and of the reunion. So will that actually come into fruition? Will they be replaced?
Because people kept saying that Vanessa Lachey was being very biased. They felt like she was being sexist towards the men on the show. Like she wasn't calling out the women, she was only calling out the men. And people are like, why are you? And then they kept saying she kept like doing like pressuring the women. They kept saying that she was like trying to pressure like the women to have like a baby, like the couples to have a baby. Like who's gonna be the first Love is Blind baby? Who's gonna give us one? People are like, why are you doing that?
What? That's not pressure. She was just asking a question.
No, people.
Maybe I didn't watch.
No, I didn't watch it either.
Know.
But that's what people were saying online that she was pressuring like the women on the show, like who's gonna have. They're like every season she asked that, and they're like, why are you always asking women to have a baby? And this is what they said. I really didn't care, but that's what they were saying online.
Okay, that's a normal question, y'all.
Exactly.
That people ask every day to people.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch Reunion. If she said it like 55 times to the same couple over and over and over, and they're like, no, we're not. I can understand that.
I think it's just people just. Keep complaining online as usual about something.
That ain't nothing to complain about. I didn't watch Reunion, but so I've already given my opinion. I was like, let me keep my opinion to something else. Like,
so Nick Lachey and Vanessa are gonna be axed from the show because people don't like them, and people are also saying that Nick Lachey and Vanessa are useless on the show. Like, why are they even there? No, that's people are saying that. They're like, they come like for like 2 minutes, just say a little spiel, get the little check, and they leave. Like, why are you even on the show?
But isn't that what they do in reunions anyway? They just have a host, and then that's what happens in reunions.
No, I mean just in general, like on the show, like they're there on the first episode, and then when the couples get married on vacation, the honeymoon, then they'll show up again, and the reunion, they'll show up again. They're like, why are you guys on the show like 3 times?
But I mean, that's what they do in reunions, though. They always have a random host who has nothing to do with the show, and then they are the host.
Get your check. That's why I get your little check.
I don't know. That's kind of what they do.
So are Nick Lachey and Vanessa going to stay on the show? Or are they going to get axed?
I see them walking away from the show because of the backlash. Yeah. But will they get replaced because the production's like, you guys gotta go?
Like because of public backlash?
Yeah, because of backlash. Not because production, but they said for their own. They said especially Vanessa. She's like, people came at me so hard. I can't take this anymore. That's not what it was supposed to be like. They say she's going to make like statements even to like, hey, like I didn't mean to come off that way on the reunion. I'm sorry. But people are going to be like coming at her. Yeah. And so she's not going to be able to take, I guess, the
public
heat.
Backlash.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Netflix is not dropping them.
Yeah,
they're gonna leave on their own.
They're leaving on their own.
Yeah,
but they're not leaving because of like. You're saying they're leaving because of the backlash.
Mm-hmm. But it's them personally. Like I can't do this anymore. It's not
after this season. Though?
Yeah, after this season.
So season 5, they're not gonna be there. That's what you're getting.
Yeah, I got no.
I think they are going to eventually leave the show. They keep saying they're just not into it. They want to do other things, but they like them. They keep saying they like the money. It's easy for them, but it's like, I'm going to move on eventually. I didn't get a time frame, but they are eventually going to leave the show. So
yeah,
and they also they also said never mind. That's going to be a prediction for the blog.
Yeah,
about Nick Lachey and Vanessa. There's going to be a prediction. Yeah, basically there's going to be a reason connected to this show why they're going to leave the show.
No, that's not what I'm putting on the blog.
No. No, I'm just saying, like, what they're presenting, and then, like, I don't know how to say it, but just look at the blog.
Look at the blog. The prediction I'm putting about Nick and Vanessa has nothing to do with the show. It has to do with their relationship. So make sure you go to TrinityOracles.com and check out the Celebrity Predictions blog. It will be up there, and make sure you check out all our correct predictions.
But also, sorry to jump in before we end this, they keep saying that they could be in the next season, but not do the reunion. But then by them not doing the reunion, they're like, okay, that's our time to go.
To leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they show Nick Lachey, when he does leave, when they do leave Love is Blind, it is not the end of Nick Lachey's spotlight. But this is not what I'm putting on the blog. This is just additional prediction. They show Nick Lachey may be a host of something else. Another game show, another show. He may be a participant in a show, but you will see this show. Nick Lachey's star is not fading anytime fast. Like, he's gonna continue being in the spotlight. Vanessa is gonna take more of like a. She's like, I want to spend more time with my kids, but she's gonna kind of be back in that. But Nick Lachey, you heard it here first. He could be like a host of another show or a participant.
He really enjoys it.
Yeah, like maybe Love Match or a game show or just a host of a talk show or something. But you will see him doing that. Okay, when it comes out, make sure you put Trinity Oracles said it first, Nick.
Nick is trying to disconnect from doing things from his wife. He's trying to be like being a solo artist, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They argue a lot, but anyways. Until next time, you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.
And we do personal readings. We don't just do celebrity readings, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Bye.
Peace.